Hello. Hello, hello. Shalom, shalom. I'm good. I'm good. How are you guys doing with food and water? How's that going for everyone? Good. Who said that?
Me. I eat some vegetables, but I also eat a lot of shit. So
you eat healthy and you eat the other stuff too. Yeah. Well, you guys know, right? You guys already know me. Even though Maya and I never met in person, we already know each other. Wait, let me let Bitsalelen. So you know that tomorrow, which by the way, I have to keep reminding myself because I have no idea what day it is. So I keep reminding myself Friday. Tomorrow, you know, I have this big cookie, the size of my head.
Milk.
tasty.
Yeah, exactly.
I had it today just to welcome the weekend.
You had did you have the reverse chocolate chip cookie or did you have the regular one?
The more we talk about it, the more chances I'll get another one.
Well, I just really want to know if it was the reverse.
Can I text you?
Yeah.
I can tell you that I was there today. I didn't get one, but I saw there were only reversed left. So that can indicate
That, you know what, you really helped me out. Thank you very much. We no longer have to discuss this because now I know the answer.
What's the difference? What's a reversed cookie?
I don't know if I'm going to say this really quietly and very fast. The reverse is white chocolate, but the dough is chocolate. This never happened. Eat your green. Okay, guys.
Now that we spoke about the reverse, let's reverse lunge.
Let's do this workout. It is day 11. I had a moment there where I was like, holy shit, it's day 11. Which means that tomorrow is day 12 and the next day is 13 and then it's 14. So now is the time to focus. So even though I have my chocolate chip cookie tomorrow, because that's just part of my lovely routine, I'm still very focused. I'm eating lots of veggies because that's what I do. But I'm even more aware of my water now because we're doing this challenge. I'm trying to up my water intake. I have lowered my carbs. I have upped my protein, like what we said, what we planned. The last few days sometimes can be like, all right, we just get this over with. I really urge you and really invite you to stay focused, to see it as the 14-day launch rather than the 14-day challenge. In fact, every challenge I do should be a launch. I never will give you something that you can't sustain, right? So in my challenge, I'm still having that cookie. And in my challenge, I still have a very low impact mindfulness strength flow for pretty much almost like an active recovery day. So stay focused, stay with me. You've got this. And today we have 60-10. 60-10 total strength. Very similar to last week when we had, I think it was 60-15 or 50-10, 3 times through. Very much based on that, okay? And we're just upping it a notch. So without further ado, I think you can see me.
Yeah.
I have the chair here for a reason. This is the first exercise. So I'm going to use this for my warm-up exercise, but I'm just telling you right now that I'm going to use this. Hold on. Sorry for the noise, sorry for the noise, sorry for the noise. I'm gonna use this for the second round. Okay, so I'm gonna go lower. All right, so if you guys wanna already now get something higher and get something lower, great. All right, just so you, should I leave that here? Maybe I'll just leave that here. Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys. Wait a second, I just hear הכל בסדר? Everybody okay? Yeah?
אני צריכה שתכניסי אותי שוב פעם, שנייה. למחשב, רגע.
רגע, אבל את לא ביקשת ממני.
מבקשת שוב פעם, שנייה, כי זה התנתק לי.
One second, guys.
הנה, ביקשתי.
Did you come?
כן, כן, ביקשתי, תאשרי אותי רק.
No, I'm not getting anything.
עכשיו. טוב, אז לא משנה.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
תודה, ביי.
You bet. All right. So we're going to, let me just do this. We're going to smash this workout. Starting with the chair or the low chair, whatever you guys want. We're going to sit and jump. Those of you who came right on time, so you missed I was thinking about bringing my computer over here so you could see the timer. And then we all agreed that that's just a bummer and I'm gonna keep it out of your sight. So in 10 seconds, we go with the sit and stand. Sit and jump or sit and stand. I'm gonna have my profile to you. So when I sit, I lift my knees up and I jump, but I'm really taking it easy. This is my warm-up, right? And if I don't wanna jump, I just stand. And if you don't wanna lift your legs up, like Bilal, I don't think you should be lifting your legs up. There's a lot of pressure on the abs. You don't need to. So we inhale, lift, exhale, jump. I do want you to activate your arms. You're gonna see I'm pressing back because I also wanna warm up my shoulders. Abs are tight, lifting the pelvic floor. Pelvic floor, we lift as we go up, or we just keep it working. However, I don't know if you guys know this, but there is such a thing as an overactive pelvic floor. That's a whole other story. Abs are tight. And next up, Commandos, right arm leads the way. Right arm leads the way. Up, up, down, down. You can, of course, be on your knees if you need to. Up, up, down, down, only the right arm. So I, again, up, up, right arm, and then down, down, right arm. Every time I go up, I really open my hand up and dig it into the floor. That protects my wrists. Some of you have sensitive wrists like me. By the way, a sensitive wrist is also a very, very frequent symptom of pregnancy. And if you want to know why, I'll talk to you about that when you want to talk about that. Oh, Sharon just joined us, yay. Keep it going, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and we rest for the other side. Sharon, I'm so happy you're here. Other side, on your knees or on your toes, up, up, down, down, up. So that opening of the hand and digging the whole palm into the floor really helps protect our wrist. Now, the wider your legs go, or if you lower your knees, the easier it will be for you to keep your pelvis steady. But if you want to work your abs a little bit harder, so maybe next round, you'll try to do this with your legs close together. So we're in the end of the 3rd minute. You might feel like you're getting much warmer. The 3rd magic minute. I'm really exhaling on my way up. I know I have all the soundtrack for you, but wait. Oh, grab your chair. We have a step up to balance. So this time, today we're not going to do a regular step up to balance. You're going to have your left foot on the chair, okay, and then just step it up. If possible, step it up without touching the chair. And then slowly go down, bending both legs. Up. And slow on the way down. If you are worried about your balance, maybe don't go on the chair and just this. Booty back. Okay, you do not have to do this on the chair. I bend both legs and up. And up. Booty back. Whoop. So, I don't even remember what I was saying. That's okay, it'll come back to me. Getting your booty way back. Exhale up. The slower you go on the way down, the harder you're gonna work on your core. We switch. Other side. Step up to balance on the side. I'm just quickly reminding you, this is what you do if you're not working with the chair. You not falling is a priority for me. If you feel very wobbly that you might fall, then you should not be doing this on a chair. I am not there to catch you, even though I'd like to be. Exhaling up. So the slower you go, again, on the way down, the harder you're going to work. This is excellent for this round. Exactly this pace that we're doing. However, on the next round, just like we're gonna up a lot of the exercises, we can take this into a more cardio kind of place, but still the slow on the way down is amazing for your hip joint, for your knee, for your ankle. And release. Getting ready for a side-to-side squat jump. So if you are modifying, you're doing under the bridge. Okay, you guys know this. If possible, you're in a squat, side to side. Don't speed up on this. This is where we want to speed up, but in a side-to-side squat jump, it's very explosive. So when things are explosive, you don't want to sprint it. Because one explosive rep is so much work. I'm already burning up. Breathe through. 15 seconds. This will get your heart rate. And the reason also has to do with the fact that we don't move side to side regularly. So other than the fact that it's a squat jump, that lateral move throws our body off a little bit. High knees, 10 times, 2 tucks. If you're not doing the tucks, you're gonna do high knees for the whole minute. I just did 10 high knees, 2 tucks, 10 high knees, 2 tucks, 10 knees. Keep it going. Oh, I'm not talking. Don't stop. Oh, get that chair. Get that chair. Right leg on the chair, left leg crossed back. Left leg crossed back. Bend the left leg and up. Same thing if you're not using the chair. And up. Okay, you never have to, like, I didn't even have a chair until not too long ago. So if you don't have the equipment or the knees or the ankles or anything that's bothering you, never have to do it. There's always an option, always a modification. We don't even use weights. We're not weightlifting. Oh, Lutza just joined us. I was just wondering where she was. Keep it going. Oh, but you know what? The day after day 14, hold it thought. Other side. Hi, Lutza. You don't have to say hi. I know you're here. Other side. Left leg on, right leg crossed back. So Monday, that's the day after day 14. At our regular time, actually 5 o'clock, I'm gonna, 5 p.m. Tel Aviv time, 10 Eastern. I'm gonna be live on Instagram doing one of our workouts. You guys know the deal, so you can join me on Instagram. You guys also know that I'm not an Instagram person, but I'm becoming one. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Keep going. Nice and low. Nice and low. And I'm Facebooking. I'm like a real social media old person, because I really am not a social media person. I need Bezalel to explain all kinds of things to me. Okay, 3, 2, 1, pulsing lunge to a jump. Only the right leg comes forward. Right leg forward. You stay here. It's 3, 2, 1, and up or jump. 3, 2, 1. This is also explosive. So that one, you want to push your max. It's 3, 2, 1. Of course, don't jump if you don't want to. Your landing should be soft. You can barely hear me land. I don't want you to hear yourself land either. 3, 2, 3, 2. I'm even using my hands to explode my way up. 3, 2, 3, 2. Don't straighten those knees. Don't straighten those knees, guys. Do not. I can see you. Switch. You don't have to go low. I just want you to stay with the bent knees. Switch. 3, 2. I'm reminding you. Stand or 3, 2 with all your power. So we have a lot of asymmetrical work today. That's a topic we discussed a few times. This is asymmetrical work, making sure that one leg isn't going to overpower the other. And we can really strengthen both legs properly. Commandos is another one. All the step ups we did, all asymmetrical. So you see, even when I take a break, I'm bent. Stay bent. Wow. Okay, healer commandos. You've done this. On your knees or on your toes, where your right arm is the one that leads the way. So on your knees or toes, left hand doesn't help us. Right hand presses us. And back down. Right hand. Again, asymmetrical work. So I think a couple of days ago, someone, I know who it was, but someone was talking to me about asymmetrical work. And I answered that we're going to do it soon and it's very important. And then I think yesterday I said, we have a lot of asymmetrical work coming up. That's today, guys. That's the day has come. That's today. Really don't help yourself with that left arm. Even if you need to drop to your knees, I want your right arm doing the work by itself. Hold on and switch. Hold on for a minute and we switch. All right, right arm is resting. The left presses us. Left. Keep it going. Your pelvis should be looking at the floor and not dipping side to side. I want you guys to exhale like me. It really helps you keep your core tight and protect your back. I don't even do it on purpose anymore. It really just helps me so much that it's natural. Wow. Elevated push-ups. You can be on your knees. You can be on your toes. I'm gonna have my feet up on the chair. Up on the chair for me, or the couch for you, or the coffee table, or your knees, or your toes. Regular push-ups. So you wanna go wide. You wanna go really at the width of the mat if possible, without dropping your back. I actually need to come forward so I don't hurt my shoulder. I'm gonna make up for my little break there. Trust me, I'm gonna make up for it. I'm going onto my fingers because of my wrist. This isn't something I recommend. Just sometimes my wrists really need the break, but I don't want to give up the elevation of my feet because my chest does need it. Next, double down burpee and froggy. So you guys remember the double down burpee? This is the full exercise. You can just watch for a second. It's worth wasting the second. It's not a waste. Double down, burpee, and froggy. Go ahead, do it. So double down burpee, froggy. One long jump, two back. Modification. Walk, walk, open, back, and then stand. That's it. I'm gonna do the modification again so you're clear. Walk it, walk, walk, close, stand. I'm gonna modify with you one more time. Let's see if I can get a full. So it's walk, walk, and stand. Any version you want for a modification is fine. This is your break. I want to talk about that exercise while you take a break. Those of you who are not modifying, double down burpee and froggy. Let me show you twice while you take a drink. You get this. Okay. Oh, here we go. So this is a double down burpee and froggy. Double down, 1, 2. Long jump, 2 back. Okay, that's not the modification. Woo! 10 seconds, sit and jump. In 10. Sit and jump. I'm being Ruth. I'm being Ruth from Ozark. Sit and jump. Because I'm so good at mimicking. Okay, I'm going lower this time. You guys know that. We're gonna push harder this time. That was the warm up. I sit and jump, tap and jump. You can do this with the chair. I'm actually not going to lift my legs up because what I want to do here I think you missed that we had a full-on Ozark conversation. Because it turns out Tamar and I are both really into it. So now I'll tell Tamar that we're not alone. I think Michelle's also into it. So I think Hilaf finished it, if I got that right. So the little tap and the up, that's where the work is if you're going lower. If you're higher, you keep doing what we did, which was lift the legs and jump. Or don't jump. Ooh. Next. Next, we have our Commandos, right. This is not the killer Commandos, this is the regular up, up, down, down. So if this time you want to squeeze your legs together, you should. Okay, this is much easier than what you did a moment ago. So that right arm is getting the help from the left arm. Keep working the right on the way up first and on the way down first. The closer your legs are, the harder your abs will work. I hope you guys aren't even looking because you should be so into your exercise. But if you are, you're seeing that my towel here is glued to my hand because I'm sweating so much. We switch. By the way, since we started, I stopped using towels. I have discovered that my daughter's cloth diapers are way better. We switch, we switch. It sounds bad, but cloth diapers, I don't use them for diapers. Don't think that that's what I use as a towel. I use the generic stuff. Even though it's not eco-friendly. I'm sorry, world. It does save me a lot of time. I make up for it in other ways. See, now you guys have become my confession booth. I'm confessing about using regular diapers. Oh, whew. So really that That centimeter in with the legs, that's tough stuff. Bringing it in a little closer. Get that chair ready. The higher it is, the harder it is. Unlike the other exercise, the lower the harder. Left leg on, both legs bend and up to balance. I'm reminding you, if you are worried about your balance, you should either be next to a wall like me and kind of just tap, or you should be doing this modification. Reminding you. Super modification. I'm going to pick up my pace a little bit. Oi! Hila, how did that happen? Okay, I think Hila's connection is weird. So we're going up and down, up and down. If you are speeding up, your landing has to be super soft. We're doing that the other side. Listen up, this is a good solid tip right here. If you are speeding up on this exercise, in order to keep the balance work and the accurate development of the muscle around the joints, if you're speeding up, you should absolutely keep the soft landing in order to keep accurate. Because if you're speeding up and this is what it looks like, then we've defeated the purpose of the entire exercise. It's all about balance and joint control and really working on the stabilizers around each joint. So I don't care if you speed up, but speed up right. It'll be intense and good, I promise, even if it's a soft landing. Controlled. I'm dying to see what happened to Hila. Oh boy, okay, I don't know where she went. All right, guys, side to side quad jump. So we're here, side to side, and if you don't want to do this, it's that under the bridge exercise. Either way, booty back. I don't care what it is, it's booty back. And remember, this isn't like the side to side jumps. The squat jumps intensify it like no other, man. Keep flowing from right to left, keep flowing. Your legs should be on fire if you are flowing from right to left. Woo. Oh boy. Next up, 10 high knees, 2 tucks, or 10 high knees the whole time. 10, 7, 5, 2 tucks. 10, 2 tucks. You can absolutely just do the high knees. Keep your abs tight. Keep them tight. If you don't keep your abs tight on the tuck, I promise your back will not thank you. Oh, cross back, step up. Left leg on. I say left because I tend to put my right leg up, so I start with my left. Almost to the point where I might need to switch because That's what I always do. Slow on the way down. I'm iffy about speeding up on this one because of the positioning of the knee. So I'll probably be okay if I speed up because I'm very used to this kind of work. If you're worried about your knee, don't speed up. Use this exercise to strengthen your knee. Don't smash it. If you're not doing the chair, you're just doing cross back to tap. Cross back to tap. Slow on the way down, just like we did with the side step up to balance. If next time you want to do a cross back up to balance instead of to tap, third round, we can definitely push harder there. Here we go. We switch legs. We're focused on the heel of the top leg, really digging into the floor or into the chair, whatever you're working with. Your abs, your abs, your abs. All this leg work, all this jumping, all the planking. Your abs and pelvic floor should be protecting your body. That exhale up always helps me. The good thing here is that, like, if you guys were in the real live studio, then people are embarrassed, right? So they won't. But since you're muted and you hear me doing it, you should feel totally comfortable in your way up. 3, 2, 1, pulse. Left leg forward. 3, 2, 1, no jump, or 3, 2, 1, and boom. 3, 2, 3, 2. I don't want you jumping from that back leg. That back leg is super, super important to protect the knee. Don't jump from the back leg, it's the front leg. I see Hila's name, and I'm just gonna hope she's okay. 3, 2, 1, and if I get a message, even privately, and know that you're okay, I'll feel a lot better. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Okay. She's okay, everybody. Switch. Switcheroo. Let's go. 3, 2, standard jump. If you really take a look at the nuances, not only from the heel, right? Our toes never press down. My chest is kind of forward, and my booty's back. All these little tiny things, that's what really keeps us intact, right? As the number of our years here on this planet goes up. Three, 1, 3, exploding up. How much time, man? 5 seconds. Oh, we got this. 3, 2. Okay, killer commandos. Killer commandos, right. Remember, that means that your left arm is not helping. So if you need to spread out the legs a little bit more, or go onto your knees, that's fine. Those of you who really feel like day 11 is here, all right? Not everybody might feel that way. If you feel day 11, I want you to place your right hand under your shoulder, and pick yourself up without your left. Again, right arm, under. So the more forward the hand is, the less you're gonna be working. Under your shoulder, boom. Remember that exhale, it helps. It helps. Switch. Oh, other side. Other side, man. Here we go. Left hand under the shoulder, right hand doesn't help. Right hand doesn't help. Really dig that hand into the floor. Abs. That exhale, I'm telling you, give it a try. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we started out as a bigger group on Facebook. I'm not talking about who's live because a lot of people do the exercise later, they'll work out later. Noga does it later. Linda does it later. Juan does it later. Maya and Shawan, you guys are here today, but I know you guys do it. But not everybody, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 people are no longer working out with us. And the reason is because it's hard. It's hard getting to those push-ups on your knees or on your toes. And so I would like to take this moment as we do our push-ups to tell you that I really do appreciate and I really genuinely think that you guys are really badass and really awesome. I don't care how many modifications you do in order to get through this. Ah, see, that's where my wrists are. Now you're gonna find my secret stash. My secret stash. And you're seeing me with dumbbells now. I want you to know that when I train with you, for 14 days, I have not lifted a weight except for my daughter. It has all been body weight, pure calisthenics. Oh, double down burpee to froggy. Double down burpee to froggy, those of you who are doing the walk to stand, any version, okay, I don't care, just move. Double down burpee to froggy, 1 long jump, 2 back, 1, 2. Double down, long jump, 1, 2. Double. Long, 2. I'm worried that those of you who are modifying, quickly I'm reminding you, so you don't have to do this. 1, 2, back, back and stand. Any version works. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Double down. Until the beat. Here's the beat. This is your break. Oh. These are both inside and outside cries simultaneously. All right, guys. Last round. Last round. Let me put the lid on. I'm going to use this socks to jump. I'm crawling over. I crawled over on all fours. All right. All right, guys. I just said a little prayer for all of us. Said a little prayer for you. Stay a little prayer for you. I'm not gonna continue that for you because I love you. That's why I'm not gonna continue. In 10 seconds, because I care about you, I'm not gonna keep going with that show. Sit and jump. I'm too close to you guys. Sit and jump. Just tap the booty. Just tap the booty. Make sure that your knees are in the same line as your second and third toe. You do not have to jump. So remember, if you're going very low, what I'm looking for is a gentle tap and jump. Gentle tap and jump. Very different from the chair. Quick reminder, just in case you forgot from the first round, this is the version with a higher chair. When I go lower, it's about a gentle tap, explode up. Exhale up. Keep it going. Keep flowing. That flow from one rep to the other, that should be kicking your butt or your quads. Oh, next up. Oh, commandos right. Commandos right. And if you can, you're doing this with closed legs. Up, up, down, down. On your knees or on your toes. Those of you who are really pushing hard today, steady. I want your legs glued together. Keep your pelvis steady. So legs are glued together, pelvis steady. Right, left. Right, left. Fan on the way down. Right, left. This is definitely bothering me. I'm also picking up my pace a bit. You'll notice that I'm picking up my pace in a way that I'm keeping my form. So I'm not playing around. I'm super tight. I'm not really resting in the plank, in the low plank. Other side. The closer your legs are, it's not true to do that for everyone, right? It might cause too much pressure. That's why even going onto your knees can be the perfect version for you. Other side. Moving my legs together. Zipping up pelvic floor, closing the rib cage. Oh, I forgot this spot. That rib cage. Same with the rib cage, same with the shoulder blades. You should not be dropping. You should be tight, pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Getting out of the shoulder blades. Woo! Wow, I was just gonna say I need this to end. I need it to end. All right, guys, let's do the step up to balance. This is the third round, so I'm gonna work more on balance and speed simultaneously. So I'm really gonna push my limits here. If I'm working on balance, it means that I'm not gonna sprint, but I am gonna really try not to take breaks at all. So from the top, I go down. From the down, I go up. So it's a constant move. Remember, this is balance and speed, which means you're not going that fast, but you're not taking breaks. It's a flow. Booty back, booty back. I bend both knees on the down. I lift up from my top heel. If you're not doing this on a chair, it's this. I'm seeing some of you guys, I think Lutza, not only you, you're doing a step up to balance. Try to do a side step up to balance. Side. So you want your right leg not to be behind you. You want it to be kind of next to you. But if you did that, then don't worry about it. Just do the same thing on the other side, but maybe you can do it another time because this is actually a really good exercise for my pregnant ladies and women in general, where you really want to work on everything around the hip joint. So that side step up is amazing. And in general, if you are a badass athlete, then you want to do this either way, which is what you guys are. It sounds like I'm saying it to just like talk you up. I'm actually not trying to hype you guys up. It's just what I think. When I say let's do this, then I try to hype you up. But I actually think you guys are amazing. Oh, damn it! Side to side squat. See, there you go. I was not trying to hype you up. I was just sharing my feelings with you. Damn it. Let's do this. Soft landing. If you are not doing this, you are doing this, right? Under the bridge. I took a break. I took a break because I thought my leg was gonna fall off. This is the modification. You never have to do the jump. Flow from one to the next. Okay, I'm gonna push really hard here because I took a few breaks. 10 high knees, 2 tucks. Or high knees. If you're not jumping, you can high knees like this, all the way to the beat. Two tucks. If you're not jumping, don't bother with the tucks. No point. Just keep moving. You guys aren't breathless, and you want to be breathless. Okay. Then we're not pushing. I'm breathless. I'm really like, I'm taking this break. Core. Cross back, step up to balance. Oh, so we talked about this before. Outside crag. Left leg on, right leg cross back. Now I'm gonna go up to balance. Unlike last time where I tapped, now I go up, I don't touch my right leg. If you're doing it on the floor, you can try to do the same thing, right? Lifting the leg up to balance. Low. I can't go any lower, right? If I'm gonna keep my whole foot on the chair, going as low as I can. Just slow down the balance up. That's where it's at. Oh, wow. If you are, guys, if you are digging from that heel on the chair, from the heel, then you're gonna protect yourself and you are going to kick your butt. Dig that heel, balance. Oh, I'm like super focused. I got into this zone of like how slow. Tell you what was going through my mind a moment ago. I was like, how slow can I go down? How slow? There you go. There's meditation. That like nothing was happening except for I was wondering how slow I could go down. That's mindfulness strength flow for you right there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, pulse lunge, explosive jump. Right leg, left leg forward, left leg forward. Especially if you've been doing the sides with me, then definitely left leg forward. 3, 2, and then explode it. 3, 2. This is not a speed exercise, right? We're doing total body strength. We're also doing different kinds of muscle fibers. What we're doing now is the white fibers. They're fast twitch, and what they want is that boom, right? That's how you work it with that major boom. It's not about how many you get in. It's more like how fast are you going up if you're standing, or how high you're jumping if you're jumping. Oh, 3, 2. How fast do you go up when you stand? How high do you jump if you're jumping? Go. So this type of muscle fiber is actually the opposite kind of muscle fiber as abs, right? When we're holding a plank, your job is to keep as steady as possible for as long as possible. Different kinds of muscles. Three, 2. I'm using my hands to give myself more power up so that I work harder. I'm using my whole body on that jump. And it's asymmetric, so it's even harder. 2. Ooh. 3, 2. Wow. Killer Commandos. That was hard. That was hard. Killer Commandos. Let's go. So your right arm is lifting you up. Your left is joining, but it's not helping. It just comes up because your body's going up. I'm showing you on your knees. Up. Up. Same thing. You can just super modify it. You're gonna work either way. Okay, so if you're on your knees, do not worry about it. You're gonna get the work in anyway. Remember, this is the one where I want that super exhale. As though you want to push the floor away from you with every single exhale. My right arm. That full exhale. Rest your arms, rest them. You're tired. You have that other arm to do. Take a moment. Okay, left arm and our right arm is just kind of going with the flow. Right arm just comes up because of the rest of the body. And if your core is not on, so in other words, if you can even look in if you have a mirror or your camera, you're here, your core isn't on, right? Always imagine that you are pressing your navel into your spine, into a wall. Whether you're on your back on the floor or like this, you're always pressing your navel against your back, against something hard. That's what you should have in mind. You guys, we are so close to being done. No going back. No. No going back. Elevated push-ups. Elevated push-ups, or push-ups on your knees, or push-ups on your toes. You have 2 minutes, okay? So I need you to stay really, really focused and strong. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Oh, boy. I'm wiping off my face every time I go down. Wipe. Woo! Oh boy, I don't know if I have another one in me. Oh, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I'm gonna quickly go onto my knees and pump it out. I'm pumping it out on my knees. I'm just not gonna stop till the beep. Don't stop. Don't stop, guys. Don't stop. Even if you saw, I went from elevated to my knees. I majorly modified just so that I keep working my strength endurance. Last exercise, double down burpee to froggy. Walk it or smash, smasharoo. Double down to froggy. It's 1 forward, 2 back. Oh, notice that I land on shifting my weight back. Soft landing on that front jump on this. Soft, double back. Guys, this is your last push for today. Don't stop. I don't care if you're modifying because your body's done. Even if you are just wiggling your pinky, don't stop. Ooh, I almost forgot to double down. Oh. I would say something if I could breathe. I can't breathe. I'm just gonna say this. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that's all. I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, I want you guys in a butterfly position. I think my baby's about to come in. Oh, my baby can come in. I don't know if you guys hear the scream.
Yes, come in, baby.
No. Let's introduce you to everyone. Oh, you want to stretch with me, Ema? Oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, my baby missed me.
Oh my God. This is the child in the neighborhood.
She's amazing.
You know that everybody knows that everybody talks about how she's the most beautiful child in the neighborhood.
Don't listen to anything they're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Cover your ears. Cover your ears.
She's smiling now.
You're so pretty.
Bring her in, you guys, because she's tired and she has still falling asleep without me. So kind of let's stretch with everyone. Okay, butterfly position for everyone. Oy, baby. Butterfly position. And then we're just gonna pull our legs up, chest up. You're so tired. Chest up. I have to breastfeed on camera. And flexing your leg. And you're gonna reach your arm over. Yeah.
And then gently release. Others. And we're gonna do the other leg, and then I'm gonna let you guys go so that this little squeak can get to sleep. Yes, your little pig squeak. Oh.
By the way, Lou says Leo is pretty drop dead as well.
Well,
You guys-
Adam has been trying to put him to sleep all this time. I can still hear him.
What?
Adam has been trying to put him to sleep all this time.
We're in the same boat exactly.
Go take care of her.
Love
Yeah.
you guys. Amazing. You're amazing. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 or 5:30, whenever you guys want to join.
Bye. Thank you. It was great. Bye.
Thank
job.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.